So I have three main passions I like to share with you guys on the channel. Three hobbies. Number one is obviously the watches. We talk a whole lot about watches here. Number two is travel. This year has been very light on the travel front, but hopefully that's back soon. The third thing that we don't often talk about that kind of goes hand in hand with having a YouTube channel is the camera gear. I'm really into photography and videography. I'm not the greatest at it, but it's a lot of fun to me. With these hobbies comes a whole bunch of accessories, and I really enjoy finding cool ways to organize, store, and travel with them. I have gone through countless different camera bags, big and small. I've tried quite a number of watch rolls for the watches. I have several different EDC pouches, but the coolest thing I think I've found so far for the watch enthusiast is the Whisk Kit. This is a collaboration between RSM Straps and Ty Alexander Photography. They've come up with a really cool kind of a watch slash EDC slash travel pouch, and I think a lot of you guys will find this very useful. So let's check it out. Now, a little backstory on the guys behind this. If you're not familiar with RSM straps, they make some excellent strap options. I've featured them a couple of times on the channel, and they have some great product from nylon straps like we have here. I love their adjustable buckle. They also have got leather straps, which I actually haven't tried yet, and now this excellent new pouch. This is a collaboration with Ty Alexander. If you're on Instagram, you'll likely know Ty. He's quite involved in the watch community. He's a collector, a founder of his Red Bar group, his local Red Bar, and works professionally as a watch photographer for lots of watch brands from big to small. Ty and I got to know each other a couple years back at Wind Up New York, and he's helped me a lot with my own photography here on the channel and on my Instagram. So, full disclosure, this was sent in free to the channel. Just want to be as transparent as possible with you guys. Big thanks to Ty and RSM for that. Now, let's start from the outside and work our way in. This model is made using waxed canvas with some touches of leather. There's three versions at the moment. A brown leather, which looks fantastic. There is a black leather, which looks great too. And finally, the canvas I have here. The canvas they're using feels very robust, and I'm sure will develop some nice age to it over time. The leather strap is double signed with RSM and their logo on this brass piece, and Ty's signature embossed into the leather on the other side. The strap is sized so you can slide this over your luggage handle for travel. This actually fits perfectly into the top section of my camera bag. So once we're back to being able to travel, that's where mine's going to be going. That way I can keep all the valuable stuff I travel with in one spot. The zipper feels good and solid. It opens and closes smoothly. Just want to show you one thing before we open the pouch. There's a little pocket here at the end, and once it's zipped up, you can stick the zipper down in there, and that's just going to help prevent it from catching on anything, maybe accidentally opening up and having something fall out. Inside the pouch, you can see on the right hand side, this is dedicated completely to your watches. We've got room for three. Inside, I've got the watches loaded. I've got the SKX, we've got the Marathon, and the Grand Seiko. In each one of these pouches is this little rectangular felt piece. This goes between the bracelet and your case back, particularly watches with a bracelet where you might have some issues with the bracelet rubbing up against and scratching or scuffing the case back. So that's nice to have. Inside, the material is not canvas, it's a softer material, so it's going to be very easy on the watch. I thought that maybe the watches might move around a little bit, but once you have the flaps closed and this zipped up, I don't feel anything sliding around. Even the smaller Marathon I thought might slip around in there a bit, but it's held solidly in place. The other side is where you can get a little more creative, and actually I'm getting a bit ahead of myself because in the middle here there is a thin pocket that is perfect for a pen. I have my Lammy here, and also one other item. And if you're wondering what this is, I actually saw Ty pull one of these out of his camera bag in a cafe in New York for a watch picture. I hope you don't mind me spilling the beans on this tip, Ty, but I use this all the time. This is a thin piece of metal from a hose clamp I've wrapped in electrical tape, and I use this to prop up watches off of a surface just to give it a little height for a picture. I'll put up a shot of it on this bag right now, a shot of the SKX to show you guys, but I use this all the time for my intros and outros for my videos. It seems kind of silly, but after I saw Ty with this thing, it's something that I have handy all the time now. So this left side is open to a lot of options. You could use this for all kinds of EDC gear. It's perfect for maybe a watch enthusiast get together. You can bring your straps. I have some straps and my spring bar tool in the same spot. For me, where I'd be mostly using it for travel, I would definitely bring spare straps. I might put that Bergeon in my checked bag so it won't get taken, but in the top pouch, I have my wallet, and I'd probably put my parking pass in there too so it's easy to get to when I get home. Speaking of parking, you can fit your car keys in one of these smaller pouches. In the other pouch, I have some spare cash. So this will definitely work in a bunch of situations. There's also, if we put the wallet back in, a larger pocket here, as well as on the outside where you could stick maybe a tablet or even your boarding passes and passports. I normally have a lot of this stuff in a combination of watch rolls, my camera bag, maybe my checked bag, but it's great to have the things you really need in one spot like this. And one last cool thing is everything in here are the things I'd be putting in a hotel safe. So you can just slide the whole thing in there. So very handy that way too. I think they totally nailed it with the design. Super, super useful and very well made. I'm sure I'll be using this for a long time to come. Cost-wise, these start at $135 for the waxed canvas and $190 for the leather models. These are available right now on the RSM site. A link to where you can find them will be below. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions on the pouch, feel free to reach out. Appreciate you taking the time to stop by today, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.